In this video, I'm going to address how to approach the homework and what things you should be writing down. So looking at just homework 1.1, let's start there and we can scroll through and it says, considering the rectangle with a width of 24 feet and a length of 44 feet, write the ratio of length to width. All right, so length to width, we would have 44 over 24. Let's see, and I will fill this in, 44 over 24. And I will submit that question. And notice this is incorrect. It is likely because I did not simplify this problem. So let's think about this. We have 44 over 24. I'm going to divide that by 4. So we have 11 over 6 and submit that. And you can see it's correct. So that's the type of thing I want here. Now, I may have written on my paper 44 over 24 and then equals 11 over 6 so that I can see that's showing work for this course. I may have even shown that I divided those two by 4 so that you can see that I've simplified it in that way. Now, once I've completed this entire homework, okay, and I've written down all my simplifications, here I will multiply diagonally and then divide to solve that proportion, and so on. So once I've done that, I've written everything on a piece of paper, and I've taken a picture of that with my phone. I then open up a Word document, and I insert that picture from my phone into the document. Okay, so let's see, I put that in my downloads and here's the image. Now, what I have here is just chicken scratch of paper that I was doing something else on. So let's pretend this is my work for that assignment. And then maybe I have to insert another picture because I had more than 2 pages of, I didn't mean to insert that. 2 pages of work. Okay, so let's say that that's my second page of work and we show that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to file, save as, and go to where I want to save that. I'm going to save that to summer 25 here. And this is homework 1.1 or whatever you want to name it. That's perfectly fine. And then I will save it as a PDF because that's the best way to do this. Okay. And so then I'm going to save. All right. So now that that is saved as a PDF, I'm going to then go over to Blackboard. So let me pause this video and go over to Blackboard. Okay, so I am now in Blackboard and I'm going to go to the homeworks and quizzes. And this is homework 1.1. It says paste all your work into a single Word document or a single Google document. It's fine because then you're going to save it as a PDF. So what you're going to submit here is a PDF. And we're going to upload the one PDF to this assignment. Click into the assignment here. And I'm going to upload that file, browse local file. And let's see where I have this saved. Okay, and we have, where is it? There we go, summer, and there we go. So we have attached the homework for 1.1, and then I submit that document. Notice that the points possible are 0 here. However, we know that in the homework section, as long as you've completed it, whatever grade you have there is fine. And you have uploaded this document of your work that you've shown. If you don't upload the work that you've shown, then what you have as a score in My Open Math will be reduced by 50%. So when I come over here to grade, I will give you a 0 out of 0, and that's okay because I won't reduce your homework grade over in homework 1.1 on My Open Math. Because remember, your grade book in My Open Math is your actual grade for the course. So you can always attempt to look at your grade in My Open Math See? All right. So you can't see my grade book because as a student view, I don't actually have a grade book, but yours will be available right here and it'll have all your assignments. And then on the bottom, it will show your grade for the course. So please take a look at the grade book just in general to take a look at that and show what all you need to do for this semester. And as you're working through your homeworks and your other assignments, you'll see the grades being recorded there, as well as me checking off your grades in Blackboard to make sure that you have submitted that appropriate work. So I hope that helps and answered any questions you may have about submitting your work for this course.